Okay, we're going to try to solve all the problems with the errors. As you can see on this phone, we have error 523 or 532. It's basically an error of leave it there. It's okay. It's gonna stop. It's an error that's basically preventing you from entering your phone or seeing your data. Problem with this procedure that I will show to you is that you lose all your data, or mostly you lose all your data. So if you have a backup, you will have nothing to worry about. If you don't, then, well, you know, it's gonna be a bit of a problem. So basically on the computer we have to install the software for that version. This is an 8520, but it works for any Blackberry, so 9700, 97480, 9900, 9300. So we have to install the software, and then we go to C, program files, common files, which is around here, and then research in motion, which should be here, application loader, and then we delete the vendor XML file with a shift delete or delete, whatever you want to do, and we go off. Okay, and then we will start the loader, the application loader.exe. Okay, and now we're ready to link our Blackberry to the computer. Okay, well, now I have it really ready. I'm just waiting for the phone to boot up and to show you that we have that error. What's unusual about this operation is that we have to start the operation without the battery, and there's a certain moment where we have to place the battery in. This is the key of this fixing. It's because if not, you'll never reach to really clean the device memory completely, so you'll always have a problem. Okay, now we're waiting for this Blackberry to boot up, and it just boots up. So now we have the error 523, but it can be other errors as well, and on different models. So basically what we do, we take the phone like that. Okay, we take the battery out because we don't. Okay, take this micro SD out because you don't want anything bad to happen to it if you have data there. Okay, and then we connect the phone. We connect the phone to the PC, just like that. Okay, and then everything happens on the screen. We go there, we launch the loader.exe. We should see this screen. Then we go next. It should identify it as unknown or maybe detected spin, and just go next. It will take a while until the connection it's connecting to the boot ROM of the device. Okay, and then you will get a pop-up window where you can select the languages, you know, different applications. But for this particular device, we just don't want to, you know, spend too much time. The user is gonna put whatever features that he wants. So we'll select English and French because it's a French-speaking country, and probably, you know, a few things like documents to go, Yahoo Messenger, whatever's there. You know, it's just you can tweak it afterwards. It's just to make it a little bit faster. Memo, password keeper is a good thing, and then we'll go next and finish. Okay, this is the key component here. We'll wait for it to erase the application on the device and start loading system software, and then there will be a point in time where it will say waiting to connecting for the connection with the device or something like that. It's waiting for the connection, and that's where you put the battery. That's where it needs power. You need the device to boot up really. So okay, it just is waiting. It's basically the second thing, is waiting for device initialization. Okay, so, and that will happen pretty soon, and from there on it's just straightforward. It's basically you leave it go to the end, and then you'll have a pretty functional or fully functional device without your data, so everything will be erased. This is very important, okay? You have to know about that, because you know it's a risk. It's always a risk. So it's always a good idea to connect your BlackBerry device to the desktop manager on your PC and do a backup. You know, just for the sake of the address book, emails, SMSs, whatever you have in there, it will be backed up, and it will save you from a lot of troubles. Okay, now it's when we put the battery in. So here, just if you can go, so you put the battery in now. Okay, and the phone is going to go in this screen. Okay, and yeah, it's just gonna boot up. We're waiting for the phone to boot up. Usually these errors they appear because there's a malfunction within an application, or the phone has troubles reading its own memory. So that's the idea. Okay, you can have a look on screen, and it's waiting for the device initialization. Normally it should react now. You can go here, show the device. Okay, it will just, in a few moments it will flicker back in action. Okay, that's when you go. And then on the screen, now it's really starting to load applications and the core components of the BlackBerry software and firmware. Okay, and just at the end it will just be a clean wiped BlackBerry, and you can, you save yourself about $300 or something like that, depending on the device. This works on many devices, so it's basically any BlackBerry device will accept the same procedure with the same data, with the same risks. So the data is going to be gone. Okay, it should not take too much. It should be done. Okay, we'll come back when this is done. It takes about 10 minutes. Okay, so now we're almost done with the installation, and on screen we see still the two things. Okay, usually when this is done, and then the phone will reboot, and then I will come back to you, because this is a long reboot. It's the first time, and it's like that. Okay, so basically that's how you solve a error 523, 537, 505, all the errors that you can get on the BlackBerry. It's basically errors of reading or malfunction applications, or malfunction of the core application of the phone. And if you want to just save your phone, you go through that, you will save your phone, but the data is another story.